go through here. Yeah, someone's definitely been here. I'm sure there's supposed to be guards here. Anyway, there's the loot. There's normally a deviant in here. There is. What deviant we're going to get? We're getting a space turner. Okay. Not my favourite. Okay, so we've done that. Let's check up this floor. Pretty sure there's a weapon crate up here. Or is there a weapon crate in this one? Maybe. Either that or it's a building that's like very similar. He's like screaming and he's already dead.
Did you hear that?
Dude, did you not know? You did. Yeah, there's the weapon crate. I thought there was a weapon crate here.
Don't just stand around gawking. Get in there.
Yes, there is meds in that one. Okay. Area's clear. Clear. Now we can come down. And let's keep going up. Uppity up, up, up.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
I did. Right, let's clear out this. Anything here? Nope. Okay, that's just here. Oh, tower. Oh. What? Okay, we've got the rift anchor up here as well. Storage crate. Oh, did we not get it? There we go. Let's come across, just check out this side. Looks clear, actually. Okay. Nothing else in here. Just the helipad to do with the elite. And then we're done. What? See, look at that. Look at those arrows. Look how bad the hitbox on the building is. Look at that. Look how far. Jeez. Okay, and that's done. Cool. And we are done. We can head back to the base. Right. Disassemble. Disassemble. Okay, nothing more there. Right. We didn't get any more tungsten, so I can't calibrate that, but can I finish off the gloves? Can do... I just need 10 more special plastic, and we'll have fully calibrated all our armor, which is very nice indeed. Let's get rid of all of that. All of that. Have we got any hides? Misc. Okay. Seeds, none. Consumes. There we go. Oh, hang on. How are we doing for... Yeah, meds. There we go. Right. It was this one, wasn't it? No, that's those. And then here... Okay, that's fine. Get rid of these. And we'll sort our actual bags out later. Okay, that's fine. Securement soup. Deviation capture chance. Right. So... Stardust sauce. Okay, I'll take it. We've got some more ruby stuff to do. Some corn ale. And warm autumn shoes. Still got a way to go to get to the 15,000. Currently at 9,360. So, I mean, we can certainly buy some of this stuff. So those are formulas. That's going to be advanced formula paint. I don't know what they are. What that paint is. Like, what does it do? And some interesting skins. Yeah, okay. A bit of that. What have we got here? Weekly limit on that. Just have orange juice. I find that more useful than the flatbread. Especially if you get marathon, right? So it's 412. I don't really want to get caught doing Lunar Oracle as I go through the mat farm here. So what I think I'm going to do is go and do the silos. So let's just get some of my... not sure about that, but right. As always, going off camera while I munch on some food. Right, let's go and do silo. So there, teleport. Hopefully we can get there before we get the lunar thing, so I don't lose too much of my sanity. There we go, and bike. Off we go. Yeah, I didn't want to do what I did yesterday, which is I streamed for like 7 hours, hadn't eaten anything, and then ate ridiculously late. So I kind of wanted to get some food at a reasonable time. I've only been streaming for a couple of hours so far. I do want to push through and do what we can. Say the aim would be to be able to farm some mats, complete these areas, do a base build tomorrow, and then for the rest of the week, playing a combination of probably some Baldur's Gate, some Cyberpunk, may even do a World of Tanks stream, God forbid. But I do need to get some of my World of Tanks Battle Pass done as well. You been chilling, like the stream? I appreciate it, dude. Appreciate you staying on board. So in terms of doing these silos, again, it's just good for a mats farm. You might pick up some decent mods. You might pick up a deviant or whatever. That's why I like to go back and do these. They're just easy, quick to do. Plenty of enemies, decent mats. So it's always worth going back doing some silos. And these silos are pretty easy. So we're a bit hungry though, apparently. So we do need some food, just like me. Just like me. So we've had a bit of that. Let's have some of that. There we go. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, man. Like I say, all the streams do get turned into VODs on YouTube as well. So if you do miss anything, you can always catch up on the on YouTube afterwards. I do them in like little 30-minute episodes because I think that's easier to watch. Like plus you can watch what you want. Like if you're not interested in watching base building, that's why I always label my episodes, because I see a lot of people that put like a series on YouTube, but I'm like, I don't want to watch base building. I want to watch you shoot the boss, take the boss out or whatever, you know. So all my episodes are labeled so you know what the episode is about. Like I say, I think 30 minutes is easier to watch. Yesterday you were re-watching yesterday's VOD while waiting. Nice. Yeah, I was a bit late today because I ended up having some work I needed to get done. So we got a Dr. Teddy just randomly sat there. Just find you talk a lot while you play the games. It's like a mini LAN party. Nice. Well, you know, that's the thing. I do like to talk a lot. Sometimes I talk too much, a lot of people would say, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you're enjoying it, dude. Now, one of the things is I just enjoy streaming, right? I enjoy playing video games. I've been playing video games since I was a kid. So what, mid to late 1980s, I've been playing video games of all different types. Started on the ZX Spectrum. So I love video games. You know, if I could do anything to do with video games as a job, it would be amazing. But when I was growing up, that wasn't really a thing. Like, you couldn't really do it. Yeah, maybe I could have gone into coding, but I suck at maths and stuff. I would have been terrible at actually coding video games, but I love playing them. So, and like, you know, there weren't things like Twitch. Like the first video I ever recorded playing a game was ages ago. In fact, it was during Star Wars Battlefront 2, but the original one, and it was the original Starship Troopers game. That was the first video game I actually recorded gameplay, and I used Fraps to do that. And then I didn't really record anything since. And then I got into streaming very late, really. Only, what, year and a half ago? But I just enjoy it. I enjoy streaming. I enjoy playing the video games. It's not like I'm doing it for money or anything like that. You know, I'm doing it just for the fun of it. You know, I have no illusion of ever being in a position where I can make a living and pay for all my bills playing video games, right? I don't see that happening in real terms, right? So it's a very different thing to want to do it, and I think you can see the difference. Like sometimes I watch people and I think, you don't really want to do this, do you? You don't want to play this game, or you don't really want to stream, but they're doing it for the money, and I think there's a difference for that. You can tell the difference. You can feel it. I don't begrudge anyone that. Everyone's got to work, you know. Everyone's got to make a living, right? However you do it. But I think there's a difference between like really loving video games. Not to say I don't get salty. Oh, believe me. You watch me play World of Tanks, and the salt will flow. The salt will absolutely flow. That game can tilt the living crap. Another Dr. Teddy. Holy crap. Yeah, that game can tilt me to the maximum. But in a way, kind of getting tilted in some games, or getting frustrated in games, generally means you care, right? You care about the game. You want the game to be better or whatever, you know. This is the other thing, like looking at the blueprints, right? We've just got another, like, we got these blueprints which are green and blue and purple. And you go, that's all very well, but kind of what's the point in them? Because once you get a yellow blueprint, a weapon one, let's say, or gear, why would I want to take a blueprint that can only get a maximum of 3, 4, or 5 stars when I can have a yellow blueprint where I can become 6-star? So, like, what are you ever going to do with them? Like, you don't use it after, like, the first time playing through a scenario. Like, you would never use them again. So you kind of go, there should be a way that you could turn those weapons into yellow blueprints. Because otherwise, you just got all these green, blue, and purple blueprints, which are just a waste of space. Just a little bit of passion, man. I love my video games. I love them. I love them. You know, and I'm not fixated on like one type of video games. Like, you know, I enjoy the CRPGs. I enjoy RPGs. So if we're like thinking of Cyberpunk, and you know, I like my survival games. I love Subnautica, for example. I had a lot of fun in Sons of the Forest. I'm a big Battlefield fan, so I'm looking forward to Battlefield 6 and seeing what that's going to be, whether it's going to be a return to old or not. You know, and I think that's good. You know, I kind of did I make a mistake at the time? No, it's always, you know, great when you look back in history, right? But when I was playing EVE Online, I started playing EVE Online in back end of 2003. You know, I played nothing else. I just played EVE Online, which kind of with EVE Online, you kind of need to do that a little bit because of the way the game is. But I did that. And then after playing EVE Online, for quite a bit, you know, as in years, I then played World of Warcraft and I raided, you know, and I played that, nothing else, just World of Warcraft. And there's kind of a bit of me that goes, in a way, it's a shame because I missed so many good games of that era because that's all I played. You know? Can I have one of these? No. Now one appears where I was. Okay. No, they're dead. Oh, there's a spike. Give it to me. Oh, I can't shoot through that. I've got a sniper over there. Can I not hit him? Oh, is he still frozen? No, he's still frozen.
Hold the defensive line. All through. Stick to your position.
Dead. And done. There we go. Very nice. Oh, we got a snow globe. Level 3. And that is done. Very nice. Thing is, after I started playing, I finished World of Warcraft, I started playing lots of different games. I ended up going the other way. I ended up like just jumping, like new game comes out, jump in between games, and then never finishing them. Which is why on my YouTube channel, you're starting to see a series of games where I'm literally playing these old games and playing them through to completion. So I'm like looking at my Steam library going, man, I never completed that game. So I'm kind of going through some of these old games, trying to complete games in my library without buying too many new ones, which is still incredibly easy to do. But that's what I'm trying to do is go back and finish some of these older games. Because I think there's value in that. You know, I want to see some of these games and see what the ending was, what the story was. Right, repair. You know, not every game do I think I'm gonna finish. But because, you know, sometimes you're going to play a game and go, do you know what? It's not for me. It's just not for me. But other times it's going to be like, yeah, man, that was a great game. So, right. So this is nearly finished. I don't really want to go out again. It's going to cost me sanity. I'm just going to go up and go to bed quickly. And then wait for the Lunar Sea to finish. We'll go up, do the other silo, and then we'll run around Blackfell. What a weird sprite. Sprite cherry lime. Different. Okay, right. We've got some ciphers to use. Right, so that's all done. What I could do with actually the ciphers, let's go and do some of this. So I can actually improve my vehicle. So I'm going to need I'm gonna need tungsten to do it. We've got a specialization though we haven't used. Okay. Consume stardust source to craft acid. Pulse power. When this item's in your backpack, you get, upon struck by lightning, recover all HP, gain movement speed 15% and psi intensity for plus 30%. At the moment, I don't have a good way of doing acid, so I want to take that. Now, I've got 3 rerolls, right? I need to find out what level the... right. Where does it come in? Next. Sulfur chemist, right? So it's in the medium ones, which is like 20 to 35. Right. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. So I don't want to get rid of precious metal refining. 5, 10, 15, 20. So it could be 20, 25, 30, or 35. I'm thinking, let's re-roll this one. Because I don't tend to use the biomass generator anyway. I do quite like the healing boost. So let's reset this one. Confirm. Recycle, reuse, electric drill, canned goods. Okay. So let's re-roll that one again. Oil processing. Turn stardust ore and portable mixed fuel to stardust source. Could be worse. But I'm going to re-roll that again. This is our final re-roll. If we don't get what we were looking for, we're going to be struggling with acid. What? Don't you get 3?